Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal, Anita gives reaction. Like, share, subscribe. Give y'all time to get up in here, okay? Y'all come on in. These time. I need popcorn right quick. Y'all go ahead on and get you something to eat. Don't be here for a while. Hey, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your country. It is your girl. The real deal, Anita Skills Reaction. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get in here and continue where we left off yesterday. I want to give a shout out to my people from other countries. Shout out to my TikTokers. And shout out to my YouTube subscribers. You all the greatest. Now, what I want to do, before we get started, I want to go over some house rules. Okay? We're going to go over some house rules. Rules and policies is one of the best things to have if you want to be organized. Go get your popcorn, go get your dinner, go get your smoke, go get your drink, go get your food, whatever you drink. Ain't nobody else got nothing to say about it. That's your girl. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining with us. Beautiful Tuesday. Please don't forget the real deal, Lanita's channel rules, please. Yes, I mean channel rules. Hey, Francis! Please don't forget the real deal, Lanita's channel rules. Be respectful at all times to the guests, chat, reactions, and the creator, and my mods. Don't forget to like, share, join, and subscribe to the channel for $4.99 monthly. Please feel free to come up to the platform and give your opinion on the case only. Nothing else but the case that we're talking about. Yeah, what's up, Chappelle in the house? Oh, my mama's five more. Y'all hear me? The real deal gang. That's what it is. All the time. We got some business to take care of today. We got to finish what we left out on that affidavit. Cause something ain't right. If Brian's supposed to have everybody talking about Brian Kohlberger way back when he was in high school, let's talk about Brian Kohlberger now. Shoot, you gonna put me on the news. Talk about me now, because you don't know me back, even if you knew me back in high school. Okay, what about me now? What you know about me now? I'm 28 years old, so what you know about me now? Yeah. This is something out there that y'all know that we don't know. Because I promise y'all act like Brian is the killer. How did Brian blood get on the knife? On the pocket thing of the knife. If they had on gloves. So did he have it on in the car? We gotta think about it. Did he cut himself in the car? That's crazy. The blood was just on the button part. When you look into this case, you gotta be serious, man. You gotta think like a criminal. An investigator. It's a criminal mind. Y'all know that show? Come on TV called Criminal Minds. That's a real show. You have to get in the mind of a criminal. Now, before we get started, y'all, I got a problem with this case. I got a problem. Brian got a whole lot going on with himself mentally. So you think Brian just gonna go out there that Saturday night and just go in their house and just go to the right rooms, go upstairs first, come back down? He was so organized. This person right here was so organized. Very smart criminal. Very smart criminal. That's right, Seville. Brian is, to me, the personality that I'm getting from him. I'm going to play this video right quick before we get started. I'm going to be here for a while, y'all. This case will get boring to you if you're not into it, but it's very interesting to me. Because Brian hasn't spoken yet. I suggest if you haven't been following this case tonight, you just relax and just enjoy. Go get you some dinner and everything. He was moving this time. He was moving in silence. Okay, I'm gonna just turn my music down a little bit, not much. I'm gonna get y'all some music. It got to be my music. So I get some music made. I'm trying to raise music up like this. Hold on, y'all. I gotta keep the music on. Hold on. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's go back to this for those who haven't been with us. Let's go back to this. Let me share my screen with y'all. Okay. And see, this is a reaction channel, y'all. My moms and I, and the people on my team on this channel, we work together. We have to disagree to agree. You know, everybody don't have to say the same, man. We investigate. We don't hurry. Okay. Wait a minute, hold up. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hold on, y'all. I might have to turn it down a little bit more, y'all. Let me turn it down a little bit more, okay? Okay, there we go. Okay. Now let's go here, right here. Okay, let's go here. Go right here. Let me see. Pay attention to this, y'all. Pay attention to the lady on the right.
Welcome in.
Thank you so much. Your center is beautiful and how impromptu and fun to be here. Good to be here.
Jennifer was in town. We could not pass the opportunity to bring her in and talk about several key cases, including, of course, we're going to lead here talking about the situation regarding Idaho. We're also, later on in the stream, going to be going over what's going on in the search for missing Massachusetts mother Anna Walsh. We'll also be talking a little bit about the lawsuit between the families of Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. But I want to begin this live stream, Jennifer, by talking about the very latest in the Idaho student murders. We're talking, of course, now about a 5-month delay between now and the next pre-trial hearing. A lot of questions to get answered, but really the question that has remained from day one, really since the arrest of suspect Brian Koberger, day one, since the remains of the 4 students were found in that house on Kings Road, is why. And this is the question that people want answered more than anything.
Right. It's so hard to understand, JP, how someone who was a PhD student, who had no criminal record, who was much like
That's what I said.
on campus, TAs and so forth, somebody seemingly pretty normal, could commit this heinous of a crime, true atrocities. So what we have to look at is different writings that we now have that are attributed to him, as well as the exact crime and nature themselves, and then some footage that we have with interaction with his father, to me, that was a little bit telling in terms of control. And you add that all together, and I think we can paint at least a possible picture based on this information.
So his profile, his makeup, his character, and his experiences earlier on in life, how does that inform?
Yeah, see, look, y'all. See how Brian looked at his. I just don't like that attitude when he came in the courtroom. He gave this woman the fakest smile ever.
Who was much like many students on campus, TAs and so forth, somebody seemingly pretty normal could commit this heinous of a crime, true atrocities here. So what we have to look at is different writing that we now have that are attributed to him, as well as the exact crime and nature themselves, and then some footage that we have with his interaction with his father, to me, that was a little bit telling in terms of control. And you add that all together, and I think we can paint at least a possible picture based on this information.
So his profile, his makeup, his character, and his experiences earlier on in life, how does that...
See, that's how that look he gave her. It seemed like it's something wrong with this boy. We gonna stop it right here. I'm about to come back to y'all. I'm about to play that one more time. Let me just go back just a little bit. And then I'm about to come in there with y'all. Cause I can't see y'all from. Look at this boy when he come in the room, in the courtroom, and gave his attorney one of the weakest look. A weak smile.
We can paint at least a possible picture based on this information.
Look. Watch the smile, how he looked at her.
His profile, his makeup, his character, and his experiences earlier on in life, how does that inform us?
You see that? I don't like it. I'm gonna come back to y'all. Did you see that? borderline. He got to be. He got to be. Something is on Brian at like the type of dude, it's something on his mind. Or either he think he better than other people. It's something is wrong with Brian. I'm trying my best. I wish I could talk to him. I wish they could let him talk, speak. But he just gave her one of the weakest intro. And she ain't got nothing for him. Now she about to get the stuff from the other side.
Us as to what we're dealing with now, as he is a suspect in the murders of these 4 students.
Well, certainly the lack of empathy and the situation regarding a lot of his writings, the darkness there may be somebody who is capable of committing this type of murders, lacks empathy. They don't feel for their victims. They overcome their victims in a powerful and controlling way, and that was certainly stated in the case.
Yeah, and what was the most striking thing, Jennifer, you have learned? Is we talked about this on screen. As soon as Koberger was arrested, as soon as he started to appear in court, and as soon as we started to hear more and more from various people that he has worked with or known in his life, we knew that there was going to be this massive effort underway to dig into his past. Social media to me is so tricky because you think that you know who is actually behind the accounts, but you never really know. I'm sure somebody could make a copycat account of just about anybody out there. So you never really know for certain who's behind the shares.
In that time, he didn't look at her because he had marks on his face where he cut himself shaving.
Comments that come from various accounts, and that can get tricky from time to time. However, when it comes to digging into his past, what is the number one thing that has stuck out to you over the course of the discovery process, as we have a suspect now who's accused of the crime?
Well, the number one thing that stuck out was his area of study. Quite interesting, and something that we've seen with other prolific killers in our history, individuals who study crime and who study exactly the criminal justice system, how it works, and they know about it. So that was, of course, the first thing that stuck out to me as somewhat unique, but not entirely unique for people.
I'm always looking at paperwork, and I'm going to go back to the probable cause affidavit. And as we learn more and more about his makeup, his character, and I want to make this clear, and we should have said this at the very beginning of the screen. We're, of course, talking about a suspect in the case, innocent until proven guilty. This is somebody who's
every time I look at Brian, I think about that girl who committed suicide. That she was a friend of Brian. For some reason, let me come back to y'all right quick. I ain't in no hurry. When I look at, she see no fault and don't care. That's right. That's why she at the judge asked him. That's why the judge asked him, is he sharing any information with her? Do Brian, like maybe he has multiple persons? I said that way at the beginning. But they're not saying it. See, we don't know if it's true. Nothing else about Brian. All we know that allegedly the girl said that was Brian Nice. That was Brian Nice. And she can't tell us what she want to tell us. I want to know, is the anonymous person who's saying this is part of it? Do this person that kills like that, do they like women? Why are they targeting them at their house? Why are they targeting them at their house? We got 4 kids killed in their school and like they don't care nothing about it. Let's talk about that, y'all. That's important. Hi, Virginia. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay.
Somebody who has said through his legal representation that he is going to look for every means possible to be exonerated and clear his name. However, he is innocent until proven guilty. While the court of public opinion and the court of law, they differ. You and I know this, Jennifer. In the court of law, he is innocent until proven guilty. But I want to go to the evidence. I want to go to the probable cause affidavit, because while we're learning more about
y'all see, that's what we were gonna do. After he finished, we were gonna do just like this man did right here. We're gonna go to the affidavits because it's very important. We got to go back where we stopped out yesterday.
There was and is at this point in his life. What the connection is, and the connection that exists between him and the fourth victim. And the one thing that I keep going back to, page 16, and I'm gonna read just the entirety of the paragraph here. And this is, we talked about.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. What we gonna do? We gonna, he said page 16. What we gonna do? We are going to go, hey, Francine. We're gonna go to page 16 of the affidavits, and we're gonna read it together, and we're gonna put our opinion in there, and then we're gonna come back and see is he gonna say the same thing we said. Okay, I'm about to pull up the affidavits. He said he was going on page 16, so let me go to page 16. And we're gonna talk about page 16. Reason why I want to do this, because we're gonna talk about it and see, are we gonna come up with the same answer this man I've been following for the longest. We're gonna talk about it. We ain't rushing, y'all. This is a real killing right here, murder. Can't rush this. So we're gonna go to page 16. Okay, here you go. Page 16 right here. Okay. Let's look at it. Y'all read it yourself, and I'm gonna read it out. On December the 23rd, 2022, I was granted a search warrant for Kohlberger Historical CSLI from June the 23rd, 2022 to current prospective location information and a pen register, trap, and trace on the 8458 phone to aid in efforts to determine if Kohlberger stopped any of the victims in this case prior to the offense. Conducted civilian on the King Road resident was in contact with any other victims associated before or after the alleged offense. Any location that may contain evidence of the murders that occurred on November the 13th, 2022, the location of the white electric registered to Kohlberger, as well as the location of Kohlberger. Okay? They're trying to see if his phone gonna ring right there. Okay? On December 26, 2022 pursuit, that the search warrant I received historical records for the 8458 phone from AT&T from the time the account was opened in June of 2022. After consulting with CAS SA, I was able to determine estimate location for the 8458 phone from the 2022 present. The time period authorized by the court. The records for the 8458 phone show the 8458 phone utilizing cellular resources that provide coverage to the area of the 1122 ping. The records for the 8458 phone show the 8458 phone utilizing cellular resources that provide coverage to the area of 1122 King Road on at least 12 occasions prior to November 13, 2022. All of these occasions, except for one, occur in the late evening and early morning hours of their respective day. All of these occasions, except for one, occur in the early evening, early morning hours of their respective day. One of these occasions on August the 21st, 2022, the 8458 phone utilized cellular resources, providing coverage to the King Road resident approximately 10:30 p.m. to 11:35 p.m. at approximately 11:31 p.m. And you know what? We said, had he been over there before? So his phone they did get some information from his phone on August the 21st, 10:34 p.m. to 11:35 p.m. At approximately 11:37 p.m., Kohlberger was stopped by the Latter County Sheriff Deputy CPL Duke, as mentioned above. The 8548 phone was utilizing cellular resources consistent with the location of the traffic stop during the time, Fawn Road and Pullman Highway. Further analysis of the cellular data provided showed the 8458 phone utilized cellular resources on November. They saying that the phone was there during November 13th and August the 21st. Y'all, come on now. The phone traveling from Pullman, Washington to Lewiston, Idaho via U.S. Highway 195 at approximately 12:36. So, y'all, let's talk about this. So they did get sort information from his phone, right? Let me come back to y'all. And y'all tell me what y'all want me to come back to on there. We got to talk about this. So, what she say? Purple white eyes. What girl, you said exactly. So they had phone binge. That's right. So his phone was there in August. And then November the 13th, when it happened. I got a problem with this, y'all. If they think, okay, they placing Brian phone. Brian, they said that Brian them sat out there. They sat out there and get hacked. Boy. Come on, y'all. That's a lot. But did it say he was stalking her? To determine is co-worker stop any other victim in the case prior to the offense. Okay, they said it 1313. They got a warrant I received hysterical. They got his records from AT&T from his phone. The account was open June the 22. Now June the 22, let me see. Okay, June the 22. I'm gonna share something with y'all. Zayna and Dylan wasn't there. Okay? After consulting with the CASA, I was able to determine estimate location for the 8458 phone from June 20 to present the time. I'm gonna tell y'all what I hear. Brian could have been stalking alleged. I think he did. Okay, but we got to get more than that. I can't just say you did something. I got to prove it. That's what they trying to do. We got to prove this. Now they just proved. I'm gonna tell y'all something. They benched his phone. Okay. In August. In November 13th. But I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. Yes. The thing is, Zayna and Dylan didn't stay there. I wish I knew that girl's name so I can find out. I'm gonna tell you something. What I tried to look up what happened to that girl. Do y'all know it wasn't nothing on there? What happened to that girl who committed suicide? Did anything happen in that house to that girl where she got RAPE? What? I think the only two people in that house, I think the person he was coming back at was Kaylee. So happening, Dylan was in the room. He heard when he came back down the stairs, he was getting ready to go out that door. And he heard somebody in that room saying I'm making TED Talks. And that's when he killed them. Now, I'm trying to. June the 23rd. Two of the girls in the house went there. But Kaylee and Madison were there. After consulting with the kids, I was able to determine estimate location. At least 12 occasions. Least 12 occasions? Is he a security guard there? That's what I'm asking. He done been over there. Brian done been over there before, y'all. All these, November 13th, all these occasions, except for one, occurred in the late evening and the early morning hours of their respective days. I don't know what they talking about. Hold up, y'all. One of these occasions on August the 21st, Rand was around there at 10:34 p.m. to 11:35 p.m. at approximately 11:37 p.m. Brian was stopped then. That's mentioned above. The 8548 phone was utilized cellular resources consistent with the location of the stop during this time, Farm Road. So it was on Farm Road. That's what they said. It was right here. Further analysis of the cellular data provided showed that 8458 phone utilized cellular resources on November 13, consistent with the phone traveling from Portland, Washington to Lewiston, Idaho at approximately 12:36 p.m. Utilize cellular resources that will provide coverage for Katie Cup or Joe Coffee stand located. Y'all, I asked y'all, was he at that restaurant? Was Brian there at the restaurant? Look, y'all. Look. Y'all think Brian was there when you got cover? Let me see what you got right there. Cover up for the cottage community about the girls who took her life. And he could have been surprised by one of the other people treated him badly. I think she was a part of Brian. I believe that was Brian's friend. And Brian upset because they killed his friend, allegedly. You were watching them? No, what I'm saying is, I believe Brian allegedly, I have to say that because I don't know, was close to that girl who committed suicide. Something happened to that girl. Don't nobody just jump up and just commit suicide like that. And she was smart like Brian. Think about it now. She and Brian was smart. I wanted that Brian go with that girl, Shapiro. I'm thinking now. I wanted that Brian fooled around with that girl, y'all. That was his friend, and he don't got mad at them because of something she saw. Allegedly. I've seen today that all the 911 calls that have been reported since he been in Washington, one lady called and said a guy was trying to break in her door after 2 in the morning. I don't know. I ain't gonna put that on Brad. Yeah, I wonder, is he related to that girl? Cause the daddy, see, everybody was trying to bring him back in the picture. He said his daughter died, he don't want to talk about it. Daddy knows something, y'all. Daddy knows something. I was wondering, she was smart. She was, a lot of smart children like to hang together. Now, Brian was still in school. This girl right here was so smart. She worked at the library. She wanted to be, her grade was so high. It's something that girl saw. You remember her name so I can look her up? Shapiro. I cannot remember that little girl. I can't remember that girl's name. And I got her in one of my content, but I don't remember her name. I can look her up if I remember her name. I do not remember that girl's name. We can look her up so everybody know who we talking about. I'll tell you what I do. Hold on. This is what I do. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to do this. Hold on, I'm going to do this. Let me see here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me see, can I pull up, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Idaho ex-student. Hold on. Ex. Student commit suicide. Let me see. I'm trying to show y'all something. I gotta find out how to come back to it. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find out so we can find out what he was gonna say. Hold on, y'all.
Forensics on previous streams. I want to go over the cell phone activity regarding Brian Goldberg. On December 23rd, 2022, pursuant to that search warrant, I received historical records for the phone from AT&T from the time that the account was opened in June of 2022. After consulting with SSA, I was able to determine estimated locations for the phone from June 2022 to present time period authorized by the court. The records showed that the phone was utilized in cellular resources to provide coverage to the area of the King Road residents on at least 12 occasions prior to on all of these occasions, except for one, occurred in the late evening and early morning hours of their respective. Basically, what that translates to is that Brian Koberger's cell phone was pinged in the area of the Kings Road residents 12 times before the date of the murder.
Yeah.
And this to me, this is the biggest circle that I have, I think, around any of the digital forensics in this probable cause affidavit, because it establishes at least some form of a connection, a historical connection of some kind between Brian Koberger and the victim. So I'm going to ask our comment section to partake in this. And I'm just going to ask you, we're going to talk about this generally. Okay. What is a college student going to a neighboring town 12 times before the date that before students were found dead? What is a college student doing going to this house or the area of this house 12 times?
That's
All
right.
answers are on the table. Use hashtag HeyJB, hashtag HeyJennifer to let me know what a normal college student or non-normal, it doesn't matter, just a top.
I'm trying to find out where I can't find out. Yeah, I want to know the same question. I want to know the same question. I can't even think. I want to know the same question. I want to know the same question he said. Yeah, you see what I mean? He said the same thing we said. He said the same exactly thing we said. He said, did y'all hear what he just said? The same thing we said about the phone. Brian was over there 12 times before the killing. Brian was over there 12 times before the killing in that area. What are he doing over there? These folks too young to be doing these kind of work. Yeah, that's what happened. See, Brian lost her when she went to the club, the corner club. That's what that is, see. That's how he lost her. So who was he stalking? Was he stalking was it Kaylee or Madison? Cause y'all remember Kaylee went think about it, y'all. 12 times. 12 times. 12 times. And they sell some blonde heads. They love Kaylee and Madison. What's this? Times. I can't speak of that. Virginia, I can't speak of that. I ain't heard nothing about that. I can't speak of something I ain't heard of. So I can't prove that. That's not in. We speaking of stuff in the affidavit. See it, that right there not in there. So we can't talk about that. They don't have that in the affidavits. See, when they go to court, June, everybody, they're gonna take this with them. This is what they're gonna go by in when they go to court. They're gonna go by this. Yeah, see, Virginia, they're gonna go by this when they go to court. That's why we own this. That's why you hear them talking. It's 19 pages. Let me see what come on after that. The footage, okay, that right there ain't gonna be important. This right here, all this bull man. Brian, he go to map right here. Brian was driving and all this driving. When did he go to work? He doing a lot of driving. I believe one of them was obsessed with one of them girls in there. Okay, now let's see the last of it. Okay, let's go back up to okay, let's go here go the phone again. Additional analysis records for the 8458 phone indicated that between approximately 5:30 p.m. and 5:36 p.m. the 8458 phone utilized cellular resources that provide coverage to Johnson, Idaho. The 8458 phone then stopped, y'all. That's like you said, Shapiro. He lost them. It stopped, then stopped reporting to the network from approximately 5:36 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Why do he turn his phone off in between them hours? That is consistent with the 8458 phone being the area that the 8458 phone traveled in the hours immediately following the suspect time the homicide occurred. Bryant was turning his phone on and off, y'all, for some reason. Some apparently reason. Allegedly, I still want to know why he was doing this. Why was he turning his phone off? He stopped reporting to the network at 5:30 p.m. See, between the hour of 5:36 p.m. to 8:36. Okay, 5, 6, 7. They're about 3 hours. Why he turned that phone off? And then, see, they brought this up again. See on this page. On December 27th, 2022, the Pennsylvania agents recovered the trash from Brian Kohlberger family resident. Why did they look in the trash can? What made them look in the trash can? They could have plotted something. And the trash from the Kohlberger family resident located on Affavidavit, Pennsylvania, that evidence was sent to the... What evidence did y'all get out the trash? What did y'all recover out the trash from the Goldberger family resident? That evidence was sent to Idaho State Lab for testing. On December 28th, the Idaho State lab reported that a DNA profile obtained from the trash and a DNA profile obtained from that sheet. That's what the knife was stuck in. Identify a man as not being excluded as the biological father of suspect profile. Whoa, y'all, I got a question here, y'all. I'm about to come at y'all. Ooh, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I always had the question of that daddy. I got a question mark for daddy. I got a question for daddy. How y'all know daddy ain't the alleged killer? Bingo, that's what led them to him. So somebody can track location. I said, is the father in this? I asked, did the father know something? The father ran with his daddy. I think they stayed together. Allegedly. This is something to think about, y'all. Look at what we just read. This is serious. Look what we just read right here, y'all. Y'all see that? They said that the evidence was sent to the Idaho State. Oh, Lord, mercy. That the evidence was sent, that they got out the trash can over to his family residence. The evidence was sent to the Idaho State Lab for testing. On the 28th, the Idaho State Lab reported that a DNA profile obtained from the trash and a DNA profile obtained from the sheet identify a male as not being excluded as the biological father of suspect profile. At least 99.9% of the male population would be expected to be excluded from the possibility of being a suspect biological father. So that was his father. So what they said they went in the trash can to get blood. What the daddy doing bleeding? What the devil gonna do? Let me ask y'all something. Do these people worship the devil? Do they worship the devil? Are they playing with the devil? God, it seems like they some weird people. These some weird people, y'all. I ain't talking about the dad. I ain't talking about the mama. He's together. Daddy knew. Daddy know exactly what's going on while he running his mouth. I want to do anybody worship anything. Do they practice that Google? Do they practice? Do they practice that voodoo? Cause they dealing with blood. They like to deal with blood, but Brian don't like to touch. Y'all gotta remember. Oh, Brian don't like touching it with his hands, y'all, like that. That Brian, I don't know about Brian. I don't know. Only reason why it's what. Yeah, they can get DNA out the cup. They made it. They his daddy. But my thing is, I don't think it's Brian, y'all. I don't. The father sent him out to seek out the victim.
And I couldn't figure out how if Dylan had seen the killer and came face to face with him. Why?
Yeah. Something ain't right. I really don't. The reason why Virginia, that I got a problem with Brian being the killer. I think Brian get high. True enough, I believe he get high. Okay. Brian can't go and see. Brian will have a no, I don't. Only reason why I say I don't believe Brian got vision problems. He sees stuff like on TV. He's not gonna just walk in and walk straight back out of there. Brian driving a car. Brian doing it. What in the world going on, y'all? Who is protecting Brian? Who's protecting Brian? Maybe that's the question I need to ask y'all. Who's protecting Brian? Maybe somebody protecting Brian. The reason why I feel like I do. Maybe that's why. Because they protecting him. Who at that school protecting this boy? Now, what I want to do with y'all, we're going to go back to Dylan. Dylan is a roommate. I don't know either. Virginia, you know what? I ain't knocking him out from don't know what's going on. I'm not knocking him out for not knowing what's going on. The boy got snow something syndrome. He got OCD. He got OSD, OCD, one of them. Upset something. Brian got so much going on with himself. He got what's that thing I call y'all? Liberarian, something, vegan. That ain't nothing. Anybody be a vegan. But I'm saying, if Brian was the killer, they would lock him up. It's lack of evidence. He locked up, but he temporarily locked up. If they really thought that Brian was the real killer, Brian been gone. Brian be like when they catch killers, they lock him up and go and send him to prison. Fed. They going to get rid of him. But they ain't do this boy like that. Let's look at this, y'all. Let's look at this. Let's go back to Dylan. It's going to be important to what Dylan said on this affidavit. Is going to be presented in the court. Wait a minute. Hold up. Investigators found that the 8458 phone did connect to a cell phone tower that provides service to Moscow on November 14th. But investigators do not believe the 8458 phone was in Moscow on that date. Why? Why y'all don't believe it was there on that date? That's what it says. See, Moscow police, y'all got to believe what this say. It said investigators found that the 8458 phone did connect to a cell phone tower that provides service to the Moscow on November the 14th. So that means 13 and 14. But investigators do not believe the 8458 phone was in Moscow on that day. Why? The 8458 phone has not connected to any towers that provide service to Moscow since that date. Y'all hear that? No. Come on now, y'all. They got to tell the truth now. You can't say one thing and then try to make it be your way. It just said that it did connect to 80 Brian phone, cell phone towers. He was in Moscow on a date that they saying that he wasn't. He was down to 14, but the investigator don't believe he was down to 14. So based on my training experience and the facts of the investigation thus far, I believe that Kohlberger, the user of the 8458 phone, was likely the driver of the white, and I don't think he the driver. Well, that is observed departing woman. So right here they got Brian in one. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all, come on, read this with me so y'all can talk about this. We can't run from this. This gonna be in court. Investigators found that 8458 phone did connect to a cell phone tower that provides service to Moscow on November 14, 2022. But investigators do not believe the 8458 phone was in Moscow on that date. The 8458 phone has not connected to any towers that provide service to Moscow since that date. Oh, buddy. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. What y'all saying? Y'all heard that? Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Now they saying Brian phone was there, and it's not there. Brian phone was there. They got the wrong killer. They got the wrong killer, y'all. I'm just going, yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. If it said his phone was there, it was there. And then it said, they try and say it went down to 14. It was on the 14. Okay, based on the training experience and effects of investigation thus far, I believe that Kohlberger, the user of the 8458 phone, was likely the driver of the white Electra that is observed departing Pullman, Washington, WA, and that this vehicle is likely suspect vehicle 1. That's not what it's saying. Additionally, the route of the travel of the 8458 phone during the early morning hours of November 13th, and the lack of 8458 phone reporting to AT&T between 2:45 a.m. in the morning and 4:48 a.m. is consistent with Goldberger attempting to conceal his location during the quadruple. So they trying to say he was there. That occurred at the. They trying to say Brian was at the house at 2:45 and to 4:48. He was in that area. Y'all suppose they got the wrong car. Brian said he left though. He said he left. Wait, yeah, popcorn. I got popcorn. Oh, they did. Let me see. This is the possible route. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't even know what I'm looking at, so I ain't gonna look at it. Okay. Got to follow this phone thing. Let's see what they got right here. Uniontown ID, and then North back. Wait a minute, hold up. There's some more. Now here you go. Uniontown ID, and then North back into Pullman, WA, at approximately 5:30 a.m. The 84 Brian phone is utilized, is working. He own it. Resources that provide coverage on Pullman. Yeah. And consistent with the phone traveling back to the Kohlberger resident. 8458 phone's movements are consistent with the movement of the white Electra. Okay. This Azure traveling north. Further review indicated that the 8458 phone utilized cellular resources on November 13, 2022 that are consistent with the 8458 phone leaving the area of the Coburg residence. What? At approximately 9 a.m. and traveling to Moscow. Especially the 8458 phone utilized cellular resources that would provide coverage to the King Road resident between 9:12 a.m. and 9:21 a.m. The 8485 phone next utilized cellular resources that are consistent with the 8458 phone traveling back to the area of Coburg resident and arriving to the area approximately at 9:32 a.m. What? So Brian got back home around by 9:32 that morning. Brian, where you been, Brian? Brian, where y'all were doing, Brian? Peeping Toms. Let me see what Dylan talking about. But listen, y'all. Listen. You got to be a fool. That's why, you know what, Virginia? I was thinking about the same thing. Showed it crazy. I was thinking about the same thing. Did he have another phone on him? Brian playing games. Brian playing games, y'all. Yeah, he bouncing out that tower. Brian playing games with these folks. Brian trying to see is he a good detective? You know what I mean? Brian playing games, y'all. Brian is playing games. Now I'm about to show y'all this. This is what I want to go over again. It what the let me see before I can let me get the deal and leaning on her. Okay. Suspect 1 can be seen entering the area a fourth time, approximately 4:04 a.m. They could have been buying drugs. It can be seen driving eastbound on King Road, stopping and turning around in front of 500 Queen Road 52, and then driving back westbound on King Road. They doing drugs. They going back and forth. When suspect 1 is in front of the King Road resident, where the girls stay, it appears to be unsuccessfully attempt to park. So they went to King Road where the girls stay and parked. Or turn around in the road. Y'all, they turn around in the road, and now you can't say R. So you're trying to say they parked, then you said they parked, then you said they turned around. Which one they did now? Can't do both. Turn around in the road. The vehicle then continue to the intersection of Queen Road and King Road, where it can be seen completing a 3-point turn, and then they turning around. They driving. Suspect vehicle 1 is next seen departing the area of the King Road. They leaving King Road where the girls stay, approximately at 4:20 a.m. That means they left out the house at 4:20 a.m. at a high rate of speed. So when they allegedly did what they had to do to them, they left out of there driving fast. Suspect vehicle 1 is next observed traveling southbound on Wallington Drive. Based on my knowledge of the area and your knowledge and review of camera footage in a neighborhood that does not show suspect vehicle 1 during the time frame. Y'all hear that? Let me read that again. Vehicle 1 is next seen departing the area of King Road resident at approximately 4:20. At the rate speed. Suspect vehicle 1 is next observed traveling southbound on the Wallington Drive. Based on my knowledge of the area and review of the camera footage in the neighborhood, that does not show suspect 1 during the time frame. Ain't that crazy? How y'all gonna say that? Y'all just said y'all seen the bar car leaving out of there at 4:20. At 4:20, this girl just went to sleep. She got her food at 4:04. She was doing TikTok at 4:15. He heard her doing TikTok tops, and then he went in there and killed her. He didn't have to kill her, cause that means she didn't hear nothing. So he killed her after he stabbed 2 people at once. He disappeared at 4:20. At 20, it's a high rate speed. Ain't nobody heard that. It is next. Vehicle 1 is next observed traveling southbound on the Wallington Drive. Based on my knowledge of the area and review of camera footage in the neighborhood, that does not show the vehicle 1 driving that time frame. So what? I believe that the suspect vehicle 1 is likely excited the neighborhood at Paulus River Drive and Conatours Drive. Palos River Drive is at the southern edge of Moscow and proceeded into the Wilmot County, Washington, eventually in the road lead to the Pullman, Washington. Y'all can't believe this. Y'all got to know this. Approximately 10 miles from Moscow, Idaho. Both Pullman and Moscow are small cottage town. Okay, we know that. All right, y'all. They listen to Dylan. Let's listen to Dylan, then we'll be done. Okay, Dylan's statement stated, she looked out of her bedroom, but did not see anything. When she heard the comment about someone being in the house, Dylan stated, she opened her door a second time, When she heard what she thought was crying coming from Kaylee room. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. No, that's not Kaylee name. That's Zayna room. Hold on, let me get the girl name, last name right. Hold up. No, that's Zayla room. Zayna room. She thought she heard crying coming from Zayna room. Yeah, let me make sure I got these names right. Okay. Hold on, yeah.
Affavidavit, you're dedicated.
Hold on, yeah. I can't get out the wrong name. Okay. I wanted to make sure I don't want to give y'all the wrong names. That's why I looked them up. Okay, here we go. Zayna. I was right. Zayna. Okay. 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 Dylan stated she looked out the bedroom but did not see anything when she heard the comment about someone being in the house. Dylan stated she opened her door a second time when she heard what she thought was crying coming from Zayna's room, but Zayna was in there singing. Dylan then said she heard a male voice say something to the effect, it's okay. I'm coming to help you. Where she hear that at? So she heard crying and she heard a voice saying something to the effect, it's okay. I'm coming to help you. At approximately 4:17 a.m., a security camera located at 1112 King Road, a resident immediately to the northwest of 1122 King Road, picked up distorted audio of what sounded like voices of a wombat, followed by a loud thud. A dog can also be heard barking numerous times, starting at 4:17 a.m. The security camera is less than 50 feet from the west wall of Zayna's room. Dylan stated she opened her door for the third time after she heard the crying and saw a figure clad in black clothing and a mask that covered the person's mouth, but not the eyes and nose, walking towards her. Dylan described the figure as 5'10" or taller. Man, not very muscular, but athletical built with bushy eyebrows. The man walked past Dylan as she stood in a frozen shock phase. The man walked toward the back, sliding glass door. Dylan locked herself inside. All right, let me come back to y'all. What y'all think? You know, you can share your location with another person for the different length of time. You can? Yes, and if take what y'all got to say about that right there? What Dylan said happened. Shabil said it's confusing. What y'all think about Dylan? You know what? What y'all think about Dylan? What Dylan said? And see, whoever had that ring thing, I got it on my channel. Now, if that ring happened the way they trying to make it seem like he hollered like that, Dylan would have heard the man holler like that. You know what I mean? But Dylan didn't hear no hollering like that. She heard somebody crying. Sounded like, of course. Okay, so the dog barking, 417. Zayna is still awake. She heard crying and saw. Oh. Do y'all think? See, y'all. I'm gonna come back to this. Sometimes you have to take a break. I'm gonna come from that. Now, incredible. She shall not. I was just about to say that. I was about to say, was she high? Because you remember when they brought Dylan. Let me let y'all see Dylan. When they brought Dylan to the door, when the police called somebody to the door, Dylan was high. Dylan said, "I just want to go back to bed." She was frisky, moving around and stuff. She was feeling good. She said, "I'm about to go back to bed." That's what Dylan said. I don't even believe. I don't know, y'all. On some reason, I don't know. It don't sound like they talking about Brian. It's probably somebody with Brian. Somebody Brian them know. Brian was caught up in the wrong place at the wrong town. I don't know either. It's crazy, Virginia. Ginger, the reason why I said that, what I'm saying is, if Brian was the real killer, they'll have a court, but not this soon. I think Brian know. I'm not excluding him out of anything. I'm not excluding him. I know he know, allegedly. But I don't know about him being the killer. I really don't. I just don't believe Brian the killer. Brian got too much going on mentally to be. I can't put that in the past though. So I'm gonna say, me, allegedly, I don't think Brian the killer. I think Brian knows, but I don't think Brian the killer. Brian is not my killer. Don't check, y'all. Yeah, he involved. Most definitely. Most definitely. Now that Virginia, I always said that he was involved. He most definitely one of mine who involved, and he know what's going on. Now, this anonymous person, y'all. Let me let y'all see this. This crazy. Now, this here is crazy. This is crazy right here. I got to find. I tell you what, I do that another day with the anonymous person. I think he might some knowledge, but was caught up. I do too. I think Brian is in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know how when you get high, everybody trip different. Cause he said him and his friend. She said him and his friend. Let me see, can I pull it up? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. In the world I got y'all at? What's the photo? Yeah, we can talk about this. Anybody want to come up? I'm going to drop the link. Anybody want to come up and talk? I'll drop the link. Instead of texting, y'all can talk. Y'all can talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about this, y'all. We got a whole thing where we can talk. I'm going to drop the link right here. Anybody want to come up here and voice their opinion? They'll hide your face. They'll hide your face. We need to talk about this, y'all. We need to talk. We don't need to text. We need to talk. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And y'all welcome to come up here and speak your opinion about this case. I need to hear from y'all. People want to hear more than just me. So I'm gonna Come on now, don't start this mess. Ain't nothing wrong with my internet. Y'all, come on now. Put the thing up there now. Don't start. There go the link right there, y'all. Hit that link and come up here and let's talk. Don't be shy, y'all. Come on, we got to talk on this thing. Let's talk on here, y'all. Don't. Come on, y'all. Somebody hit the link. Somebody hit the link. Let's talk. Somebody hit this link right there. Let's talk about this, y'all. They can't see your face. They can't see nothing. We need to talk about this, y'all. We don't need to just disappear off of this. There it go right there. Hit the link right there. There it go right there. Virginia. Hit what right there where it says HTTPS. I put it up here. Come on, y'all, hit it. Hit that StreamYard. It's in the chat. Hit it. I need y'all up here to talk. Y'all, let's get our chunga. Oh, you on your phone. It ain't gonna do it on the phone. Anybody who watching want to talk about the case? We don't want to hear just he guilty. No, that ain't enough. You can't just say somebody just guilty and you don't know. Cause so many folks don't been accused of doing something and then they be the wrong people. We got enough of them locked up for that. That if you're gonna say he guilty, tell us, give us the reason why he guilty. But if Rand was guilty, they'll be don't drop this case right here. Just we'll be going on to the next case. My point is, I believe he wasn't planning on killing Zaina and Ethan. I believe he heard them and he thought they heard him. And then he's like, let me go in this room. Because this man, him went straight up. See, Kayla, they don't close their blinds, y'all. They don't close their blinds. That's another thing. They don't have blinds and stuff. All these freaks out here, all these men, they can sit in their window and watch them. They can sit in the wood, y'all, and look in Kayla room. Yeah. Shoot, all them men may get high and sit up in there and watch that good. Who knows? They'll sit up on top of the hill. Oh, okay. We need to talk about this. These some good cases. We're on some good cases now. We got to be ready to talk, y'all. We got to be, in order for our channel to grow, they got to hear more than just me. But this case right here, they ain't even talking in school. They just going on getting their education. Like they don't even like them no way. Like they ain't worth us. See, there have been some real important parents, children. Y'all already know they'll be talking about it. They ain't even talking about them girls. Them children went back to school. And the killer don't. And the killer trying to go. Caught him off. Uh-huh. Caught him off guard. I hate for y'all see me lay down, but baby, I get up early in the morning. I have to lay down. See, Brian, see, why are they right there anyway? Why they old butts over there with them young girls at anyway? Them young girls ain't thinking about them. I believe they got mad kind of girls and want to talk to them, or either they did something to that other girl. Chappelle, you don't remember the girl name? You don't remember the young girl name? I couldn't think of her name. You don't remember the girl name? Hold up for me. Ooh, wait, my head fit. Ooh, chat, that scalp, honey. Ooh, that grease feel good on that scalp. Ooh, let me, hold on. What I do with the top? Yeah, I got to excuse me, honey. I get up too early in the morning. That's why I'm in my bed. I'm sorry, but I don't want to just be like that. Okay, let me see on my phone. Let me see, can I find this girl? Honey? Y'all don't want to come up? I'll take it down there. Let's see what that girl name. See, cause her daddy show didn't want to talk about it no more. Y'all. He ain't want to talk about it. The daddy didn't want to talk about it no more. I'm see, can I find it on my phone and put it up on here? I'm not done with these folks. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. I can't remember. You like me? I don't be trying to remember nobody's name. You about like me? Ain't trying to remember nobody's name. I gotta try to remember the important stuff. I need to be remembered over here. Let me see. I want to pull up. I can't wait till they come pick my car up so they can fix it. I don't like driving nobody else's car. I ain't even know how to blow the horn on that new car, y'all. I'm gonna see, can I find out? Let me go to TikTok, see, can I find it? Hold on, y'all. Hey! Cut it out, girl. Cut it out, yeah. What she? Oh, yeah. I put it on TikTok loud at the wrong time. I can't show y'all that. Oh my God. What the word I just saw? Oh, they don't gave me a heart attack. Okay, let me go. Idaho, Idaho, girl, Idaho girl, who commit suicide. Hold on, y'all. Uh, I tell you what I do. I pull it up here so y'all can look. Hold on. Okay, let's go here. Present. Share my screen with y'all. You laugh at loud good what I just saw. Chat. No telling what you see on TikTok. Let me see. I'm gonna go here because I want y'all to see this. Let me see. Y'all making Brian rich. I wish they'll put me on TV and make me rich. They making a celebrity out of him. Made one out of me. Shoot. We're gonna do it like this, y'all, so y'all can help me find. Hey, little Ned. Hey, girl. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold up. Hey, sister. Hold up, now. Hold on, y'all. Let me see, can I find that girl? That when I was out there in that sun, boy, you can tell too. Okay, y'all, hold on. Oh, shit's still on there. Hello, y'all. Okay, here we go. Idaho. Wait, there you go. Hold on. I thought I saw, hold on, y'all. Currency, no, golly. Hold on, student. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't have did that. Hold on. Oh, Lord, I ain't trying to kill myself. See, that one don't like to put that word on. Oh, God. Idaho student. Look, y'all. There go Dylan. Let me play this again. Look, y'all. Look, Virginia, y'all, look how the room, look how the room made, look how the house made, y'all. Look how the house made. Hello, y'all. Look how the house made. Okay, here we go. Idaho. Hey, wait, there you go. Hold on. I thought I saw, hold on, y'all. Transit, no, golly. Hold on, student. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't have did that. Hold on. Oh, Lord, I ain't trying to kill myself. That's why I don't like to put that word on. Oh, y'all. Idaho stew. I'm trying to make sure y'all. Let me see where y'all over this. Hold on. Let me see have it caught up. Y'all ain't caught up. Hold on, let me go back. So she coming up some stairs. Kaylee coming from downstairs. There go her dog. So we know her dog would come to her. Look, y'all. There goes Dylan. Let me play this again. Look, y'all. So she going up her step. There go Bethany right there, y'all. These the girls. What I'm gonna do, y'all? What I'm gonna do? What I'm showing. Hold on. What I'm gonna do? I am showing y'all how the room made. Y'all remember how they were saying about talking about the room? I'm gonna show y'all this video. They took the sound out so we won't get a copy strike. But let's watch when she came from downstairs. When she came up them stairs, Bethany room was down there. And look at the name Dylan. They put their names by them. So I'm gonna start it over. I'm trying to see how the house made. That's what I was doing. This is Dylan right here. Look how the house made, y'all. Look how the house made. I know, y'all. Look how the house made. Okay, here we go. Idaho. go. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't be. Oh, Lord, I ain't trying to kill myself. That one like put that word on. Oh, God. Idaho still. I'm trying to make sure y'all. Let me see where y'all over this. Hold on. Let me see have it caught up. Y'all ain't caught up. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. Wow. So she coming up some stairs. Kaylee coming from downstairs. There go her dog. So we know her dog would come to her. Campbell. So yeah. So bitter. Play this again. So yeah. So she going on her step. That go Bethany right there, y'all. These the girls. There she go. There she go. There she go. There she go. What I'm gonna do, y'all? What I'm gonna do? What I'm showing. I found her. Is what it is. I found her. I am showing y'all how the room made. I found her. Y'all remember how they were saying about talking about the room? I found her, y'all. Here she go, right here. There she go. Her name is Hannah. Hannah Siri. That's her name. Her name is Hannah. Let me see something. Let's see what her last name. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to forget her. Let me see. Hannah, how she pronounce her last name? How she pronounce it? Cieere. Cieiee. That's her name right here, y'all. This is her name, whose name we were trying to find. She was the alleged roommate that stayed off campus, and she committed suicide. She used to stay in the house. She went home and she got rid of herself. This is the friend. So let's check her out.
Something I wanted to pop up here real quick. I'm literally just seeing this for the very first time. I wanted to just make a video real quick. What was interesting, someone on Twitter has found this. Someone by the name of Hannah Cleary. Hannah Cleary took her life in February. Apparently, she shared a dorm with one of the victims, and she had gotten.
Oh, okay. So she took her life in February. I wonder why she committed suicide, but she wasn't in it. She stayed in the house though.
There's a picture that they posted of Hannah Cleary, 2000 to 2022. Hannah was born November 15th and died February 24th, age of 21. You can see here connected with Maddie Morgan. So, and I was bringing a little. I think Maddie.
So she was Maddie friend. She was Maddie friend. They say you deserve everything that happened to you. Why they say that? Especially after what you did to that poor girl. Oh, they said Maddie did something to her. Whoa. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
He was the roommate of this girl. And then here, this user on Twitter actually wrote, "You deserve everything that happened to you, especially after what you did to that poor girl. You elitists are all the same. I'll be reserving my spit once they properly bury you."
Y'all see that? They said that to Maddie, y'all. Because they think Maddie did that to Hannah. But you think that's why the killer went after them? Due to the fact of Hannah? Now, Hannah, that happened in February. What? Yeah, let me see something. Hold on. So she did this February of what year? And they got to clarify, Hannah Siri took her life in February. Apparently, she shared a dorm with one of the victims and got bullied. Her birthday was November the 15th. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Her birthday, Hannah's birthday was November the 15th. They died on the 13th. Do y'all think the killer came for them, mad at them for doing that to they think they had something to do with her killing, with her committing suicide? Cause this person right here is talking trash to them. Ooh, my shoulder.
First time I wanted to just link a video real quick. Oh, it was interesting. Someone on Twitter has found this. Someone by the name of Hannah Cleary. Hannah Cleary took her life in February. Apparently, she shared a dorm with one of the victims, and she had gotten bullied. Here's the picture that they posted of Hannah Cleary. 2000 to 2022, Hannah was born November 15th and died February 24th, age of 21. You can see here connected with Maddie Morgan. So then I was bringing a little. I think Maddie was the roommate of this girl. And then here, this user on Twitter actually wrote, "You deserve everything that happened to you, especially after what you did to that poor girl. You elitists are all the same. I'll be reserving my spit once they properly bury you." Whoa. Yet further, she deserved it. Each and every one of them deserved what they got. Karma finally caught up to the horror all of her gang did to that girl back then. So what in the world is this?
What? Panda, she deserved it. Each and every one of them deserved what they got. Karma finally caught up to the horror all of her gang did to that little girl back then. That was back in 2021. In 2021, y'all. Wow.
Literally the first time I've seen this. It's people here in the comment section. Person saying, just wondering myself, as I'm sure everyone is about this case on the outcome. Thanks for posting this for sides to view. But I'm curious as if Joe V, guy from Food Truck Interactions with Maddie, is related to Miss Hannah by chance. Wasn't this being talked about? No one wants to
So what people think, y'all, what they think is that Hannah was bullied by them. See, that's what I'm saying. Like what you just said. I wonder, did let me put that up there. I wonder, is this all about that? She committed suicide in 2021. Last year was 22. She died on the 15th on her birthday, and they did something to that girl. And she felt bad. She had to feel bad. I wonder what they did to her. And Brian not Brian, somebody allegedly liked that girl and paid them back. Because she was very smart like Brian. She was a very smart student. I wonder did anybody make her do, y'all know how girls are, in front of people that she didn't want to do. They bullied her. Maddie did. And somebody came back after them, allegedly. Let me put it back on her.
Shame. Very interesting, though. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Again, just want to make a quick video about this, just because I was just kind of like, this literally is coming out of left field here. Hannah Cleary has a brother. Someone mentioned her name on an Insta post as well. How do you determine if this was a sibling and that sibling's name?
How do you determine this was a sibling? Hannah's sibling names were in her obituary, sure was, and neither appears to be the name James. Why she said James?
Names were in her obituary. This is definitely insane.
Okay, that's her, y'all. That's Hannah. That's Hannah. Took her life in February. Her birthday was November 15th. Somebody killed them for bullying her. And the daddy said she died from an overdose, y'all. Her dad said she died from an overdose. I pulled it up. Let me see. Dad said she took over. Why did that girl take an overdose? Why? Why did she do that? She did that because of something she was ashamed to do. They make that girl do. That was a sweet girl. I'm glad I got it on this video. Hannah was a sweet dog, and they did her like that. There's Hannah. What is this?
Listen now, this is not the first time people are coming. They're starting to talk. And I did tell these fucking people, look in the attic, look in the attic, look in the attic. I called them and said, look in the attic, look in the attic. And nobody listens to nothing. Okay?
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Idaho surviving roommate. What is he talking about?
Listen now, this is not.
Looking in the attic. Nobody live in the attic. What are you talking about? You didn't do it, did you? Who was that guy who commented that? And why would he delete this account? Oh, he delete this account?
Not the first time people are coming. They're starting to talk. And I did tell these fucking people, look in the attic, look in the attic, look in the attic. I called them and said, look in the attic, look in the attic. And nobody listens to nothing. Okay? Huh?
He's still in the house hiding. He's in the attic. I couldn't hold it no more either. Was my boy. I'm deleting my account in 24 hours. Why he delete his account? Hold up now. I ain't never seen this. He's still in the house hiding. I said he had to been in the house. He had to been in the house. He had to been in that house, y'all. Cause the reason why I say he was in that house, because look at the time. Look at the time. The Uber, the man just came, the one who he came right after the DoorDash man came. I couldn't hold it no more. Ethan was my boy. I'm deleting my account. He's still in the house hiding. He's in the attic. I couldn't hold it no more. Ethan was my boy. I'm deleting my account in 24 hours. For your page. And then they got him. Yep, the unconscious call. Wait! And then he said, who is the guy who committed that? And why would he delete his account? Why would you think they're in the attic? The cops. It could. I'm sure. Stop drinking all that water. Should took that house out of her. Camper. No food, no water, no bath, no bath. Yep. Okay. It might be him. Why they talking about submission completed? Thank you. Your submission has been successfully completed. That's the FBI put that on there.
Listen now, this is not the first time people are coming. They're starting to talk. And I did tell these fucking people, look in the attic, look in the attic, look in the attic. I called them and said, look in the attic, look in the attic. And nobody listens to nothing. Okay? Huh?
Murders of 4 Idaho college students. The 2 surviving roommates who were in the house at the time of the stabbings are speaking out, as the father of one victim reveals new details about the case. Kayla, what was the story? Good morning, Kayla.
And George, good morning. Well, authorities have remained tight-lipped about this. Kayla Gonzalez's father telling us that his daughter's injuries were far more severe than her best friend Madison's. This, as the 2 surviving roommates break their silence. This morning, the 2 surviving roommates in the horrific University of Idaho murders breaking their silence in statements read by a pastor at a memorial service. Bethany and Dylan sharing publicly for the first time how the loss of their roommates has affected them. Bethany saying,
"They all lit up any room they walked."
Hello, y'all. Let me look for some Virginia mentioned. I want to make sure I got that man on there.
3:01 a.m. just down the street.
Right here is the home where the 4 University of Idaho students were murdered.
On the night of the murders, there was actually a 911 call placed to Taylor Avenue and Banfield. According to the original poster, this was at 3 a.m. So this says alcohol offense, incident address, Taylor Avenue, Banfield, Moscow, Idaho. Disposition act, time reported, 3:01 a.m. Officer requested a case, report taken. So according to the map they attached, the red is Banfield. We have Taylor Avenue, and then at the very bottom, we see 1122 King Road. So if that report is true, there were actually police in the area at the time they believed the murders occurred. So before we get into the body cam footage, it is nighttime, it is dark. This is a photo someone posted, and you're going to see the apartment building in the front, and what they have circled in the bottom left-hand corner is believed to be their home with a light on. This is a small clip from News Nation, so I did slow it down.
Investigators put the people who are from that area, know that area, been in that house, have been in this park.
Can y'all see? Can y'all see the TikTok? Virginia, can y'all see the TikTok? Virginia, can y'all see the TikTok? Virginia, can y'all see the TikTok? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I'm trying to find the 911 call. So let's see. Trying to find the 911 call.
Article was just released regarding the Idaho murders. The author of this article is from the New York Times, and the editor of this article is from Vanity Fair. So both.
I don't see the 911 call.
Steve Gonzalez has told NBC News, and this has been a mystery we've all been wondering about. Why did the two roommates in the morning call the police about an unconscious person when there was apparently a bloodbath in their home? And this is what we are learning, that Steve Gonzalez may have told this NBC News outlet, that you got to remember these two girls were so upset that when they went outside after seeing this, it wasn't very legible. They couldn't quite understand what the girls were seeing. He's referring to the 911 operator trying to make sense of what these two girls are saying over the phone. But he's saying that they ran outside having seen something horrible. And then he goes on to say, one passed out and the other one was hyperventilating, that the message wasn't clear enough for the operator. This makes a lot more sense, that maybe those girls did see part of or some of the bloodbath in the morning and tried to call and could not get the message out to the operator. And one of them was hyperventilating and the other was passing out. And then they just say, hey, we got an unconscious person. Steve Gonzalez has told NBC News, and this has been the mystery we've all been wondering about. Why did the two roommates in the morning call the police about an unconscious person when there was apparently a bloodbath in their home? And this is what we are learning, that Steve Gonzalez may have told this NBC News outlet, that you've got to remember these two girls were so upset that when they went outside after seeing this, it wasn't very legible. They couldn't quite understand what the girls were seeing. He's referring to the 911 operator, trying to make sense of what these two girls are saying over the phone. But he's saying that they ran outside, having seen something horrible. And then he goes on to say, one passed out and the other one was hyperventilating, that the message wasn't clear enough for the operator. This makes a lot more sense. That maybe those girls did see part of or some of the bloodbath in the morning and tried to call and could not get the message out to the operator. And one of them was hyperventilating and the other is passing out. And then they just say, hey, we got an unconscious person.
I don't know. Y'all have to take him up for them too. Wow, wait. Let me see what I got. Oh my God.
How did the killer leave after the murders? Can you tell us how they left? Do you know anything about Nash, Brian, or Evan? Yes. Can you tell us about them?
Why you didn't get him the landline?
Did the killer clean up before the killer left the house? I heard a lot of whispering there and I couldn't catch all that was said. Madison, Dana. Can you tell us if there was more than one killer? How did the killer leave after the murders? Again, I'll ask, where is the killer or killers hiding? What city? What state? Were the bedroom doors locked? Do you know anything about Josh, Brian, or Evan? Can you talk about them? Do you know anything about Ash, Brian, or Evan?
Okay. All right, Virginia. Okay, I'll stop right here. Thank you. Y'all will stop right here. I know y'all tired. I know. Everybody tired. But I appreciate everybody being here tonight. You know, you gotta get up in the morning. This is very interesting. I'll have some more information on this case tomorrow. We'll be back on here tomorrow. I'm about to go. I'm about to chill. But I'll be back on in the morning. Let's see how I'm doing. Okay. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you are in your country. This is your girl, the real deal, Lanita Skill. I'm out. Okay.